Oh my god, guys. The real is back. The veil is back. Returning from a 2-year hiatus here. Pilled is back. Look, alright. Y'all already know the drill with me, okay? We save all the talks, all the celebrations, and the updates for the end of the video here, alright? We got some updates, big news, yada, 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 all packed at the end of the video, alright? So if you rock with your boy, stay tuned to the end, alright? But I'm gonna get straight to it, straight to the video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hi, I'm Adrian, and I like wrestling. Alright, so look, guys, recently I've been rewatching some clips, right? Really from around the 2009 to 2010 range, just reminiscing on my childhood, you know, and it kind of makes me sad, man. Just the roster back then for me is super nostalgic, and the wrestlers and that time period are some of my all-time favorites, right? We got Batista, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho before, Edge, Tyson Kidd, which if you know, you know. And I know some of these guys are still going today, which we'll get into. But seeing all these characters and people just in the same roster at one time before some of their injuries even piled up is just cool to see to me. Like, yeah, sure, you know, the product might not have been as great as it is now, but it will forever, ever hold a special place in my heart. Now, what I will say is that little old programs did not expect to still be seeing some of these guys today, especially with how good some of them still are today too. Alright, so what do guys like Bryan Danielson, Edge, Finn Balor, Mr. RKO, Chris Jericho, even though I'm not a fan of the fucking learning tree, Christian, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio all have in common? Besides the fact that they've all wrestled for the greatest promotion of all time, WWE. No, is that they're all over the age of 43, but still move like they're in their goddamn 20s, dude. You mean to tell me, right? Look, I grew up with this dude named Edge. Y'all know him. Damn near cried watching him do his super sad retirement promo because of his neck injury. To come back years later and still be active to this day. To watch him even leave WWE and go to another company, which, side note, did not ever fucking see happening. Seeing him as Adam Copeland. Another side note. I'm sorry. Seeing him as Adam Copeland don't feel right, my guy. That man will and forever be Edge to me. I still love you, Cope. This man went from retiring because of injuries to doing this shit. Just fucking insanity. To see Edge go from this conniving, slimy, scumbag piece of shit to becoming one of the most beloved vets in all of wrestling is a great arc and just a cool thing to see as a fan that grew up watching him, right? And these are the types of things that get added on to these guys' legacy, right? Look at Rey Mysterio. I'm not gonna lie, cut the music. I don't know how the fuck you still move like you do. This man is doing hurricanranas, fucking frog splashes off the top rope, running around like he ain't goddamn 49 years old, and he's been doing this since 1989. Little Rey Mysterio trivia for you today. Look at Jeff Hardy. I'm not gonna lie, I had notes in my script about Jeff Hardy. Honestly, yeah, I don't think you really fit in this category, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hang up the boots. No shade, no hate. Love seeing him go, but it's yeah, nah. But no, this is just super cool to me because growing up, there weren't really any guys that were still around and as active as these guys are today, right? Like, I remember seeing Ric Flair from time to time. Granted, he was still older than these dudes at the time, but still, not only is it cool for guys like me that grew up on watching these characters, but the fact that they're still around for a whole new audience of people to see is really cool. Like, to watch Bryan Danielson do the same thing as Edge and be having low-key the prime of his career today. Look, me personally, I will admit, I was not the biggest fan of Daniel Bryan in WWE, and I didn't know about Ring of Honor when I started watching, so WWE was my debut to Daniel Bryan, right? In my opinion, like, hot take, I guess, I don't know. In my opinion, I thought the Yes Movement was alright. You know, it was cool, but it never drew me in, and I never saw him as my guy. You know, like how I did wrestlers like CM Punk and John Cena growing up. Oh, wow. I guess I never really viewed him as that A-list wrestler. But no, him going to AEW literally changed my whole perception on him, right? His style of wrestling was able to change and show more of his brutality, which was fucking awesome to see. And just Bryan Danielson as a wrestler moves very different from Daniel Bryan, in my opinion, right? And I'm on no side of tribalism ever. That shit is stupid, alright? I love all wrestling. You love what you love, you know what I'm saying? But seeing him in AEW does make me feel like WWE version of him was just watered down, because this guy now is just so fucking badass, honestly. Like, all of his promos talking about the matches he's had where he's bleeding galore and just wrestling his freaking ass off made me a big fan, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm recording this at a perfect time because he just became AEW World Champion, alright? And I'm gonna be honest, the match, it was fucking great, alright? Shocker. Whoop-de-doo. The final countdown theme with the insanely large audience singing it with him, and the atmosphere of the match honestly was really cool. Like his family being ringside, him reaching out to his kids when Swerve is about to do a move and he's bleeding all over his face, and him getting that win and his kids coming into the ring. Everything was great. It was great. And shouts out to Swerve, yo. I stated this before. Swerve is a solidified top bona fide main eventer guy now, alright? And as a fan, it makes me happy to see. But to go back to my main point, this is why it's great as a fan to be able to see wrestlers stick around and grow and evolve to eventually bring in new fans that were familiar with their old work. Now, the real question is, when is it time though for these guys to take off the boots and place them in the middle of the ring? I'm fucking looking at you, Jeff Hardy. Alright. We all see the thumbnail, okay? We know who we talking about here. Cookie Man, Chicago Made, Chipmunk, someone said crystal meth once. I'm talking about one of my goats, CM Punk, man, alright? And he's had a little bit of a controversial return to wrestling, you know, these past couple of years. I'd say, you know, talk shit, had great matches and stories, found out he never seen a Rocky movie, choked someone out a little bit, came back to the workplace he vowed to never ever come back to. Now you guys can call me a mark, talk shit, whatever. I believe since CM Punk has returned to wrestling, not just WWE, but wrestling, I believe he has been, the man's been great, guys. Come on. I mean, the matches in AEW with Samoa Joe, MJF, even the Moxley match was good. I think overall CM Punk in wrestling since he's returned has been a hit. And now we're getting a whole new generation of wrestling fans that didn't even grow up on CM Punk, okay? They came in when he was gone, and now they're introduced to this myth, this ghost of professional wrestling that has been chanted for years, and they got no idea what the fuck he is. Now, I don't think he's as good in the ring, of course, as he used to be. I mean, the man hasn't gotten older, and he ain't wrestled for almost 10 years, alright? Now, does this mean I'm cutting in some slack? Yeah, I am. I won't lie, okay? But that's my genuine opinion on Punk's run so far. I do think, though, his time is coming to an end kind of soon, right? Of course, this is his last full-time run. I don't see him leaving again and coming back or taking a break for years and coming back. I think this is CM Punk's final run in wrestling, and he's trying to fulfill this legacy and not tarnish it, and I think he's on the right path. Another guy that I don't know when he's calling it, because now he looks like a fucking walking muscle, but I'm pretty sure it's real soon. Mr. AJ Styles, alright? AJ Styles already is and will be a legend in professional wrestling the day he retires. What do I gotta say that y'all already don't know? I think AJ Styles probably has like a good 2 years left maybe of being full-time, I feel like. And me personally, I would love to see him have one last world title run, but only as a heel. Okay, heel AJ Styles is the way to go. I don't like this cookie cutter nice guy. Like, with him right now, he is a bad guy, but keep him like this. Another guy who's also in the best shape of his life, but may not be full time for that much longer, sadly, is Randy Orton. Okay, now Randy Orton, one of my goats, grew up fucking hating this bald man to then loving him, to then hating him, to now loving the guy again. Randy Orton, I don't got much to say either, honestly. I could see him ending his full-time run maybe 4 years from now. He's 44 at the time I'm recording this, and he's in great shape and moving like, maybe not still in his prime, but he's moving good. So I see Randy Orton stick around for a long time still, at least long enough to see that heel turn on Cody. But anywho, I just wanted to talk about some fine wine in wrestling, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great to see a lot of these older wrestlers still perform and move like they're in their prime. It's dope to see, and that's just a whole nother reason why I think we're in the best era of wrestling. And yeah, guys, that was my TED Talk for the day. You guys already know the deal. Like, comment below, share with your friend that hasn't watched wrestling in 15 years, and subscribe for your boy, man. If you're new, we are on the road for oh shit, that's right, anything is possible. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I should have saved the face cam thing for this video, but truthfully I did not expect for the last video to be the biggest one to launch me to hit 1K. I fucking damn near shat myself outside when I saw we hit 1K. I was so hyped, so hyped. I did not see that. I don't know, it's surreal, and I appreciate you guys so much. All I can say is just thank you for watching. Please keep watching. I'm gonna keep pushing. If you're sticking around to the end to hear this, thank you. I fuck with you. Thank you. I can never be more grateful, and yeah, you guys motivate me to keep on making content, and I appreciate it. And with that being said, we got some quick little programs updates. If you care, you know what I'm saying, stick around. If you don't, you can bounce, but whatever. Update for the channel, guys. I'm trying to change up my editing style. I'm not trying to make as long content. Like, I'm trying to make it a bit shorter, trying to make it more exciting to watch. I don't know, I'm just trying to switch up the editing. Just, I don't know, trying new things. New music, by the way. I know you guys like when I use the MF Doom and shit, and I'm gonna be using the music from time to time still, but your boy's kind of close to getting paid off this little thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to use copyrighted music like that. I'm trying to be on the lookout for it. Music is holla at your boy at Celo Blue, best producer in NYC. Yeah, that's a shameless plug. All his beats is all him. And yeah, guys, just thank y'all for sticking around. Thank you for making Progress what Progress is. And yeah, I still got an outro though, so I'm gonna leave y'all with a Progress out.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Eyes catching fire, trying to look even high, then we lost it. Took a pause for a minute, the soak and diffuse you a minute. Locked in, cause we done did it. It's our year for a blast, no peering through a glass. Moving like I'm famous, nigga let me pass. Watch, I did the work and now it's clock out in the church. It's the watcher personnel of the Scotstar NSP on the new for all once a puzzle's complete.